Hi everyone, welcome to SQL for Oracle Database course. So in today's lecture we'll talk about the operators within the Oracle database. We have conversion operators, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, so I'm gonna run the first two from each operator type. I go SQL developer open. So if we run the first one, select asterisk to select all the columns from a table employee where department ID equal to 90. So if you run this query, so the filter your data within department ID that exactly equal to 90. This is the first operator equal to give you the department ID equal to 90. So the same not equal to, if we run this one, so select all the data from the table employee where job ID, the job ID is not equal to IT programming. If you run this one, so he'll give you all the job ID, but the IT programming is not equal to. This is the second operator within the conversion operators. We have another one. It's called pattern matching. This is like, underscore, and percentage. Like, search for a pattern in a column. If you, for example, search a first name like P, so you will have all the names that start with the B letter. Matching a single character for the underscore. Select all from employee where the first name like underscore A. So if you use the underscore, you will let the first letter as it is, and the second letter will start with A. And percentage matches 0 or more characters. So let's gonna run this one so you will understand them. If we take this one like letter B, if we run this one within the SQL developer, so select first name from the table employee. This is the table employee where first name like, you have to put the percentage, and between this percentage you put your letter B. If you run this one, you will have just the first name that starts with the letter B. If you change this one to A, so you will have all the letters that, all the first name that start with the letter A. Okay, you have all the first name that start with the letter A. We have the second operator, underscore. So this allows you to keep the first letter as it is, but you change the second letter. If you run this one, underscore, you will see the first name, select all from employee where first name like underscore A. So underscore, you will see the first name, the first letters had different letter. So this is M, D, H, whatever, but the second letter is A. So you'll have all the second letters start with A. A, all the second letter with A. You can change this one, you will have different result. Okay, and you have matches 0 or more character. You can use this one like, exactly like. Same if you run this one, so select all from employees where job ID like, you will have the job ID like clerk, exactly like a clerk. You will have all the job ID like, okay, clerk. The third type of operators is called logical operator, and or not. Okay, these to compare, these operators to combined conditions, both must be true. This is and, or combined conditions either can be true, one of them can be true, not negative condition. So if we run this example within the SQL, so you can understand, select all from employee where department ID equal to 90 is the first operator, and and salary. So both. You filter your data within department ID, that equal to 90, and this is your second operator, and salary. Good for the salary, that is greater than 10,000. So if you run your query, you will have the department ID that equal to 90, and the salary is greater than 10,000. This is the operator equal to and. Okay, you can then run that for or. So if you use or, you will have either this one or this one. Select all from employee where department ID equal to 19 or job ID that equal to. So if you run this query, okay, these are the third operator. We also have set operators. We have union all, intersect, and minus. The description for union: combined results, removing duplicates. So combine the result and remove the duplicates to give you only one ID for this specific row. So for example, if you use the union, so select job ID, you have the job ID. From the table employee, we use the union operator. Select job ID, same, but from the job history table. The job history table, we have job history within our schema. Job history is another table. So if we run this one, you will have combined both the job ID within the employee and the job ID within the job history without the duplicate. So it gives you only one job for each ID. But if you use union all, you will have all the job ID with the duplicate. So select job ID from employee, union all, select job ID from job history. If you run this query, you will have all the job ID with the duplicate. So FI account, FI accountant, FI accountant is a duplicate. Okay, the first one, union without a duplicate, union all with duplicate. We use intersect to return common rows, and minus to return rows in the first query but not in second. If you need to run this query, so we have select department ID from departments, minus select department ID from employee. We have employee and department tables. We use the minus. So if you run this one, so you will see it return all the results within the first query department, but is not in the second from employee. So it will give you all the department ID within the departments, but does not give you the within the employee. Return rows in the first query, but not in second. Okay, also we have the operators, the membership and subquery operators. In, check if a variable matches any in a list or subquery. Not in, check if a value does not matches any in a list or subquery. So for example, if you need to check if you have any matches with your subquery, so select order from employees where department ID in, so it's between these the options. So you will have all the department ID within from 10, 20 and 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay, between this department ID number. We also have not in. Okay, if you can run not in, it will give you only all the department ID but not in 10 and 20 ID. we have any, all, and exist. So you can run each of them and see how this operator work. And also we have the null operator is null. Select all from employees where commission BCT is null. He will give you all the data with a null value. Is not null, he will give you all the data with not null value. And also you have between operator, between in and, check if a variable is within a range inclusive. So select, if we run this one, if we use between in and, so select all of our employees where salary between 5,000 and 10,000. So you will have all the salary between 5,000 and 10,000. Okay, so you can try by yourself to run all the operator within the SQL. We have many operators. This is all the operator that you need within your SQL. So I will keep this BBT in the description below, so you can use it to run all your operator within your Oracle database. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.